Welcome back to the Morning Brew, everybody. I am your host, Amber Hendren, filling in for Larry Aarons today, and I am with Local IQ, Local Townie, Stephen J. Westman.
Hello.
And this is a really great time to be in the startup and tech field in Albuquerque. And with us today, we have a visionary and a co-founder of a new startup called ScoreStick. This is Gordon Klein, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Gordon.
Good morning, Amber.
Little of my Louisiana back. My dad's little draw comes in every once in a while.
Oh,
How
good.
are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me. Great to meet you guys.
It's going to be interesting finding out what you're doing too. So
Yeah, and how it all came to be. So tell us a little bit about your background and your company.
Well, my background, I guess, as far as it relates to ScoreStick, what matters is that I'm a dad with young kids and coach their soccer teams. So last summer, my co-founder and I, who isn't here today, we were having the kids in an indoor soccer league called futsal. Right, so in the brewery district, there's a facility. It's indoor soccer on a basketball court, lightning fast, really fun. So these facilities are popping up all over the country. Really exciting indoor, great kids activities, but they're fairly low budget places. And we were at the games, and you're on the sideline wondering kind of what's happening in the game, who's playing, what's the score, because there's no big scoreboard up there on the wall. So you don't really know what the score is, how much time is left, who the teams are even on the court. So talking to the owner of that place, we said, well, why don't we get a scoreboard up here on the wall? And what we found was that scoreboards actually in these types of facilities are kind of prohibitive because they're really expensive. Thousands of dollars for even the most basic scoreboard that we used when we were in elementary school.
But they're kind of necessary.
But
Kind of
they're
want to
kinda
know who's
necessary.
winning,
Right.
who's,
Without
How
it,
many-
it's kind of, the facility seems like, well, what's going on?
more to
Nobody
you
quite knows what's
parents than
happening.
to the kids.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Exactly. So we basically built ScoreStick that you can see over there, which is a stick you plug into the back of your TV, and you log in with your phone, and you are controlling the scoreboard from your phone. Right, so right now it supports soccer and basketball. So a single referee can be on the court, controlling with any device they want, an iPad, a phone, an Android phone, whatever they like, and they can control the game directly from the court. Control the time, control the score, and run the whole show right there from the court.
Wow.
Okay, and so parents, how do they find out the score?
So TV mounted on the wall, and plug the stick into the back of the TV. The ref controls it from the phone, and the TV is literally the scoreboard. It's showing the score up there on the wall.
Oh, great.
Right? And instead of being a traditional scoreboard that just says home and away, right? It can say Spartans versus Vikings. It can have team logos. It's a little computer system, right? It's basically plugging a computer into the back of any TV and turning it into a networked computer system. So that not only can you have one scoreboard up there on the wall that shows what's going on in this game, who the teams are, their logos, what the score is, how much time is left, but you can network together as many of these things in your facility if you want.
And this is your invention.
Yeah.
How cool.
So it's exciting.
So is it being applied now?
Yeah, we've got it running in several places here around town. That futsal place I mentioned in the brewery district has had it in since January.
Oh, great.
So
And
they've
they're
been
liking
running-
it?
Yeah, they've been running soccer and basketball
Like
games
down
since then.
between Candelaria and Comanche, that area down there.
exactly.
Okay, below Carlisle, yeah.
Exactly, yep. So they've been using it. They're now running basketball as well as soccer and having a lot of success with it. And we're learning a ton just by having it out there in the customer facilities, learning what people really need and where we can take this thing. It's got a lot of possibilities.
And Gordon, the picture says that it's an advertising system as well.
Yes, that's what, as we built this thing, we discovered really quickly that, it's a computer system. It's a giant monitor on the wall, and not only can it show team names, but at halftime, when the clock stops, the score goes up to a banner and the ads can begin to play. So for these small facilities, right, there are local pizza shops and realtors and people who want to advertise to the parents on these. Yeah, right.
My
You
dentist
guys.
is always everywhere.
Right. So now those can be in the sports facility on what is really the best real estate in a sports facility,
Yeah,
the
the
scoreboard.
scoreboard.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's become a huge, really, area of interest for the customers that we're working with. That they can actually turn their scoreboard from something that's just a pure cost to their business into something that actually makes them money.
So what's it like to start up a tech company in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Gordon?
Well, it's been really exciting. I think I'm here. I got connected with you guys because of Michaela Brown on Startup ABQ.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So there's a lot of exciting stuff going on.
So-
Michaela's doing Startup ABQ, and I got to go give a 10-minute talk to a whole group of people there,
That
which
is
was
so
was
cool.
great.
Before we go, what's next for you guys? What's next for ScoreStick?
Well, we've got ScoreStick running in a couple facilities here in town, and we've still got room for a few more while we're in kind of our test and beta mode to figure out what we really want to build before we go live with a production unit in the fall.
Sounds great. Thank you very much. We'll be right back after the break with Gretchen Williams, and we want to thank Gordon. Thank you for coming along and
Thanks so much for
teaching us,
having me.
telling us about ScoreStick. We'll see you soon.